Hi, my name is Joey Legrand. We left off last time talking about SageRx, and we had two options for working with it, one of which was a hosted database. And so we're going to do that now. We're going to use that version. The website is pgadmin.sagerx.io. Username SageRx, password SageRx if you get prompted for those. So if you can also do this with dbeaver or any sort of a database tool that you have by using the SageRx.io with port 5432, same username and password. So if you're doing that, you leave out the pgadmin part. We're going to go there now, and this is what it probably looks like when you first load it up. So you may have to get to the actual database. So you start with servers, SageRx, database, SageRx, and then you get down to schemas here. Remember, in the last time we talked, there were a couple main schemas: data source, staging, and intermediate. So if we open up data source and go down to tables, we will see some other data sources like FDA, NADAC, Orange Book, but what we're focusing on today is RxNorm. And so if you remember the RxNorm data source, if you open that up, RxN console columns, you'll see these shorthand names that we saw in the other classes. So that's there. If you go close data source and go to staging, we will open up tables and staging, and we will see a bunch of RxNorm tables for things like ingredients and dose forms and clinical products and NDCs. So that matches up with our diagram over here. NDCs, clinical products, dose forms, ingredients. So those are our building blocks. And then if we look at closed staging and look at intermediate, we will see RxNorm tables that can take you from NDCs to products, from NDCs to clinical products to ingredients, ingredient strengths, ingredient components, dose forms, and clinical product components. So we're going to start off with a really quick and easy example here. So if you click one of these tables, and then up here there's the query tool, which will launch the actual place where you can type a SQL query. You can also get to this by going to Tools and then Query Tool. So what we're going to do, I actually have a prescription right here. So I'm going to look at the NDC on here, and we're going to do a clinical products to NDCs query. So we pull that up. We can do select all from this table where, and then if we want to know what columns this table has, we can open this up. And we see here that NDC is one of the columns. So where NDC equals, I'll type it in. And we'll run that. So with that simple query, we get a bunch of information about this product, which is a nasal spray for seasonal allergies. Yes, I have seasonal allergies. We've got the Rx CUI, we've got the name, azellastine hydrochloride, the term type, we have the dose form name, the ingredient is azellastine, and the NDC. It's active and prescribable. So that's the very, very simplest query you could write, just getting some information about an NDC. We can do a little bit more advanced query in the next one of these.